Insta360 have just released some more new accessories for the Insta360 X5, including ND filters, an ultra battery, a new GPS preview remote, and a 2-in-1 selfie stick. And in case you missed them, let's take a look. The X5 shooting in 8K is very power hungry, and to address this, Insta360 have brought out a new ultra battery. And this new battery is 2,800 milliamp hours, and that's 400 milliamp hours more than the original X5 battery. However, in my test, I recorded 1 hour 32 minutes with this battery shooting at 8K 30 frames per second, and on the original battery I recorded at 1 hour 33 minutes. So actually this new battery was 1 minute less. Of course, I can't base the results just on one test. I do need to do more tests, and I didn't have time to test this using 5.7K, and maybe the results will be wildly different between these two batteries if I use a different resolution, but my initial testing was a little bit disappointing. And so you don't get these batteries muddled, you've got an orange seal around the top of the new battery, and of course, as you know, you've got the blue seal around the top of the original battery. And the new extended battery is around 2 grams heavier than the original. The next accessory that I know some of you have been wanting for a while for 360 cameras, and that is ND filters, and here they are. So the ND filters are like sunglasses for your camera. They reduce the amount of light entering the lens, and then this helps you control the exposure and in turn motion blur, which is affected by the shutter speed. And these come in ND16, ND32 and ND64, and these ones are ND64. And these attach to your lenses the same way that the lens guards do. They've got a small cutout at the bottom here, and then you place that at around 4 or 5 o'clock on the lens and then just twist it and lock it in place. And once they're locked in place, the ND filters are then automatically detected by your X5. So the idea here is that you use manual settings on your camera, and then by reducing the shutter speed to around double your frame rate, you create motion blur that looks more natural. And it's similar to how the human eye sees movement. So this gives your videos a smoother, more natural feel instead of looking overly sharp or jittery. A couple of things to be aware of when you're using these ND filters: you are adding an additional layer of curved glass to your camera lens. So as a result, you are going to possibly create more internal reflections. It's the same as when you add a lens guard, you can impact image quality. So to get the best image quality with these, it's really important that you keep them clean. So use a lens cloth, have a lens cloth with you at all times, because any smudges or marks on these ND filters will amplify any imperfections in the image. And also the stabilization can be affected when you reduce the shutter speed. So sometimes you're going to have to compromise how much motion blur you have and maybe choose a faster shutter speed so that you have a more stabilized shot. The GPS preview remote has also been updated. You can still preview your shot with this, you can still start and stop recording, change record modes, and also obviously overlay your GPS data. But now the new feature with this remote is that it comes with a microphone built in, and it also comes with a windshield. So you can now have your camera mounted away from you and then clip the remote to your lapel and get clear audio. So the audio you're hearing now is from the built-in mic on the new GPS preview remote. And in the box you get a clip mount, a handlebar or selfie stick mount, and also a wrist strap mount as well. And when it's mounted on your wrist, you can also use the twist to shoot to start and stop recording. So you rotate your wrist twice to start recording and then twice to stop recording. If you saw my recent best selfie stick video, then you'd have seen that this 2-in-1 fold-in selfie stick was in my top 3. Because it's so small and compact and travel friendly. Well, Insta360 have just sent me an alternative which you might want to consider. It's like the folding version but without the folding bit, which I actually prefer because I never leave my camera attached to my selfie stick anyway. It's really compact when closed and will easily fit in your pocket, and it has a GoPro finger style mount and an included adapter so you can convert it to a 1/4 inch thread. This means that if you're shooting in single lens mode, you can adjust the angle of the camera, or if you're using a single lens action camera like a GoPro or the Ace Pro 2 for example. Place the camera on top and then you can extend your grip into a mini selfie stick. And this is designed the same way as Insta360's other selfie stick. It's friction controlled, so you can open or close it at any length from closed to open or anywhere in between. And this is perfect to use as a discreet selfie stick to not draw too much attention, and you'll be able to shoot most of the shots you need. But it doesn't stop there though, and this grip also has a tripod built in underneath here. And this tripod's actually wide enough to keep it stable if you're on a smooth flat surface. I wouldn't use this tripod and extend the stick at the same time though, because it's definitely not stable enough. But just using it as a tripod in this shortened position is absolutely fine. And you can then use the included detachable mini remote to control your camera from a distance. And this magnetically attaches to the grip itself, or there are some accessories in the box that will allow you to even attach this to your bike handlebars, for example. Let me know in the comments which is your favourite new accessory, and to find even more accessories for the X5 you want to watch this video next, and I'll see you over there.